Can you imagine taking your canoe down to the river's edge? You've got your paddles in the canoe, and you set it into the water and then deliberately point it upstream and begin paddling very hard. And we would say to you, turn the boat around, or just stop paddling, and the current will turn you. And our physical friends say, oh, Abraham, that just seems lazy. Everyone we know that has any real credit given to them is pointed upstream and is working hard at it. In fact, that's why we reward them. They work hard. Doesn't matter if they accomplish anything. As long as they're working hard, we give them trophies. And anyway, it's what my mother did. And from what I've heard, it's what her mother did too. It's what all of our family does. It's what anyone worth their salt does. We work hard at life. And the rewards and monuments are all about hardworking people, you say. And I've heard there are many more after we die. And we say, that can't be right because we know about the current. We know about the current that is you before you came into this body. We can feel the essence of this current. We know about the focused energy within you. And we can see the energy that has come from source into you and has been expressed through you into another place. And the source energy part of you has become it. In other words, when you get a sense of what is causing that current, what causes that flow to flow, and when you get a sense of what that flow is, and you get a feeling sense about what it means to be in the flow and what it means to be bucking the current, then you can begin to dovetail seamlessly with who you really are on your quest for eternal expansion. Jerry and Esther had a wonderful experience last month. They went whitewater rafting with friends in Colorado. There were 8 of them in the boat, 6 friends, and then the guide and his helper. And it became really apparent to Jerry and Esther right away, as quick as they were in the water, that there was no point in even trying to paddle upstream. That stream was flowing and they were going. The river was rated 4 on many of the rapids. It was a very exciting stream. 4s and 3s, some 2s, not many slow points in the river. But as they were flowing in this very fast-moving river, many things became apparent to them. First of all, something that we would like all of you to try to remember, it really is much easier to go with the flow. And here's the thing we really, really, really want you to hear. Let's just get it out of the way at the beginning. Everything you want is downstream. There is nothing for you up there. Because the source of that which is you, the flow of that which is you, this eternal process that is you, your source energy in a physical body flowing and source energy is becoming it. In fact, that vibrational escrow that we are talking about, that source energy, that place where the source of you goes, following the flow of your desire, that is the vantage point from which the new energies are coming forth into this physical experience. That's why they get the computer and you don't. In other words, they're born cable ready. They are born as the leading edge of that which you are. They are the furthest, most expansion of all that you were before you were born, all that you've become in your generation now that you are born. That's who the new ones are coming in. That's why they don't want to listen to you. And when you say to them, I know the ways of this world, they want to say to you, and I'm the culmination of this world. I am that which all of you have become. I have the clarity and the knowing that all is well. I still remember the stream. And then as parents and teachers, often you say, all right, little one, now I'll show you the way we do it. Put your boat in the water and point it upstream. And they say, doesn't seem natural. But wouldn't it? They say, but they're trying to get your attention. But wouldn't it be better if we just let the stream carry us? Oh no, you can't go with the flow, humans tell their newborn. You cannot go with the flow because evil lurks where there is laziness. And they say, but it feels so good going with the flow. Feels like joy and love. Feels like who I really am. It feels like everything I remember. And humans say, you'll get over it. You'll get over that. In time, you'll forget about hope and belief. And you'll struggle with the rest of us. And if you get good enough at it, we'll give you a monument. But the new ones keep coming. The new ones keep coming. And those of you who've been here for a while, in time, you begin to recognize that there must be a better way. There must be a way of falling into vibrational alignment with who you really are. And that's what we're talking about here. This gathering, we call it the art of allowing. And it really is the art of allowing yourself to just relax and float free and go with the flow. Go with the flow that you've created, mind you. In other words, we're not saying don't live life. We're not saying don't decide. In fact, we're saying you cannot help but decide. But what we are encouraging you to begin doing consciously and deliberately is making an effort to let loose of the things that are holding you into this pattern of resistance and go with the flow.